Welcome to the Outlook 2010 video on creating and managing folders within your email. Now, why bother with folders? Why don't we just have an inbox with all of our emails going in and then delete or send them as we see fit? As we spoke about earlier, we receive a lot of emails on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And without putting and filing these emails into some sort of folders, it can become very chaotic, particularly when we need to retrieve an email that was sent or received weeks, months, or even years back. So in order that we can quickly access previous emails as well as file existing emails, setting up folders is absolutely essential to managing your Outlook effectively. So let's have a look at how we do this. By default, you will have inbox, drafts, sent, deleted items, and a few additionals depending on your settings, such as conversation history, junk, email, etc., etc. Once you receive an email and you would like to then file that email away in a particular folder, there's various ways you can do it. The easiest way to do it is to right-click on the email, go to the Move option. You will have a list of existing folders, or you can choose to copy it to a folder or move it to another folder. And from here, you can now create new folders for whatever you would like. I'm just going to call this an example folder. It will then move that detail into my example folder. And that's as easy as it is to set up existing folders. So let's move this one as well. You'll see because it was recent, I can just put it in there. Another way of also managing your folders is using your collapse button on your inbox to go through all your folders, and from here you can manage them. You can also create folders within folders. So you can basically rename the folder or create a new folder under that particular folder. So let's just call this Advertising 2. I now have a folder within a folder. If I decide that this is not what I wanted, I can right-click and delete my folder. So this really allows you to manage things much more effectively. You can also move folders around. So let's say, for example, I think my account should be inside of my BOI folder. You will notice it has now been moved, and I can move it back. So it really is a case of dragging and dropping your information. It makes retrieving emails a lot easier. Another section that you could go to which manages your folder settings is at the top where it says folder. You can create a new folder from here, a new search folder. You can choose certain cleanup tools such as marking all your emails as read, run your rules, recover deleted items. Keep in mind, when you click on this particular button, it will take a long time to pop up as it's going to try and recover certain deleted items. And there's only a certain amount of time that you can go back to recover these deleted items. So it really is a good idea to double check an email before deleting it. Other options you have here are your properties, your policy. Here we go, whole bunch of items. And from here I can choose to recover them or not recover them. I'm going to close this as I don't need to recover any deleted items. And these over here are your folder properties, permissions, and settings, which usually your IT would have already set up for you in terms of IT settings and how you view your folders.